Well, hello Aquarius and welcome to the cottage. We are finally getting around to your reading. So I know it's been a minute since you and I talked, Aquarius, but let's see what is going on with you in matters of the heart and otherwise, okay? If you have Aquarius as your sun, moon, rising, or ascendant sign, then this reading is for you. And if you don't know your zodiac placements, there is a link below in this video of how to get that information for free. And of course, if you haven't already done so, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. So anyway, the first part of this reading, Aquarius, is going to be like a little general update, a general message, and then we're going to go on to matters of the heart. The second part we'll read for someone from your past, like an ex. The third part we will read for those of you dealing with someone new. The fourth part we will do for those who are interested in what might be coming in the future, Aquarius. And then we will wrap it all up at the end with some romance oracles and things of that nature, okay? To just clarify everything. So let's get a general read, Aquarius. As far as from the Kipper, just what's going on in your world, things that you might be concerned about, things that you might want to know that might be coming up. Okay, so interesting. All right, normally I do not read the Kippers reversed, but you had a couple that came out in reverse that are kind of interesting, and I flipped them, but I'll tell you which ones came out in the reverse, and I'll tell you why. You've got Toil and Labor in the reverse and Family Room. Those two flew out together. All right, so you know what I think is a lot of you feel like you're working really, really hard and wish you could spend more time with family, or you need to, okay? And Journey came out in, Travel Journey came out in the reverse. Some of you would like to do some traveling to see family or spending time with family, and you've been unable to do so. But I think that's going to turn around, okay? You've got adjudication here, so certainly there's somebody making some sort of a decision. Certainly could be a legal matter or something being decided, and I think it's going to work in your favor, and I'll tell you why. You pulled Wealthy Man and you pulled Gift, okay? And over under Family Room, about family, you pulled Mature Man. So there may be a parent or an uncle or an aunt that you need to spend time with, or that, or what have you, or maybe you need to seek for counsel or advice of that sort of thing, okay? And maybe this person is at a distance, because the Journey card did come out. Some of you are going to be traveling soon, and you're working really, really hard, but I think you are going to benefit from those things with Journey and Gift, okay? I think many of you have got like some kind of vacay or travels, or maybe a career opportunity that requires you to either travel for work or relocate or what have you. But this Gift thing I don't think is expected. I think you've been working hard, and I feel like that you think that it's not being recognized, but it is. I can see that here. There's going to be a judgment call that you're not expecting that's going to be made in your favor. That's just an intuitive hunch for some of you guys. Okay, Aquarius. With that being said, let's move on to the second part of the reading, which is going to start with Matters of the Heart. Matters of the Heart. Okay. So, and I've got my brand new Edgar Allan Poe deck that replaced the one that I just wore out, Aquarius. So what we're going to do first, and I've pre-shuffled these cards a good bit, but what we're going to do first in the romance part of the reading, we're going to look at the past person first, and we'll ask a couple of different questions about the past person. Then we'll go to the new person and kind of dissect that a little bit, and then new things coming in, okay? So let's look at this past person. Now, the first question we're going to ask about the past person, Aquarius, is how at the point in time that this thing between you and this person went by the wayside, what was this person saying, acting, feeling, or thinking at the point in time that this went by the wayside between you and this person, Aquarius? Let's take a look. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. Let's take a look. I also watch my North Node, which happens to be the same as my Venus, so I kind of get two for the price of one. And my sun and rising, many of you know, that's the same sun. So I don't have to watch as many to watch as many, if that makes sense. But okay. So interesting. You know, it's like this person just kind of gave up and withdrew. Okay, just kind of gave up and withdrew. Six of Wands is in reverse. Four of Swords is in reverse. This person really was exhausted by something. Okay, I think for a lot of you, this person said you had changed with the Death card here, possibly. That either you changed or they changed. But there was a big transformation in their mind, or that they did. Okay, like a 180, either in someone's actions, the way they behaved, what they wanted, whatever the case may be. Okay, and, you know, it was exhausting to this person, possibly to you, and they got tired of working on this thing and just, you know, kind of gave up. All right, kind of gave up. The World is in the upright, so in their mind, this was kind of a done dollar. And certainly have the Chariot card, which in this case is kind of like, you know, what I'm getting from this is this person withdrew with the Hermit card here. Most of you, this person at least said that they were going to stay single for a while. I don't know if that's true. We're going to find out more about this person and what they're up to as we go along in this reading. But, yeah, just really sailing on, in my mind, to something that they thought they could be more successful with, okay, if that makes sense, with the Chariot here in the upright. The Devil is in the reverse because I think this person felt like there may have been some toxicity here that they wanted to put behind them. They may have said that, but they very well may have said to you that I'll be happier on my own, okay? And I have that for a lot of you too. There's a lot of major arcanas here. In fact, there's more as you know, I think what we've got 5 major arcanas here and 4 minor, which to give you kind of something to compare to, the tarot deck has 78 cards and only 22 of them are major arcana. So a lot of major influences here. Some of them were influenced by other people's opinions too. I'm just going to call that out with the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? But they just stopped taking action. All right, we've pulled air signs, fire signs, and water signs. And so that's 9 of the 12 zodiac right there. And we have pulled Capricorn, Cancer, and Virgo and Scorpio. Okay, so it could be any sign for sure. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to look at this past person just a minute more before we flip over to the new person. All right, Aquarius, the past person, we're going to look at how they are feeling and thinking about this connection with you at the moment in time that you're watching this reading, literally whenever that is, okay, whatever time that you are watching this reading. And if you have a question for my tarot deck, you can book a reading with me. It's super easy to do. Everything that you need to know is in the description box below my most recent video, okay? So with that being said, let's take a look at this past person and see where they are in their mind, thoughts, actions as it relates to this connection with you, Aquarius. Let's take a look. This past person, Death card, Temperance in reverse, Knight of Cups, King of Cups in reverse, the Magician, the Hierophant. There's a lot of emotion here. Page of Swords. There is emotion here. We're going to talk about this in a little bit more detail. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the cards and then we're going to, you know, dissect everything down. But okay, you've got the Death card, Temperance reversed, Knight of Cups, Hierophant, Magician, King of Cups reversed, Page of Swords in the upright, 9 of Cups in the upright, and Knight of Wands in the upright. So what's really interesting is this. The Death card and the Temperance in reverse says a whole lot, just those 2 cards. This person feels like this is a done deal. They've given up, okay? They've given up. They've not healed from this thing, and they still have a lot of emotion for you with the Knight of Cups. But the King of Cups is in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse can sometimes speak to being emotionally unavailable. So even though they have emotion for you, I don't think that they would entertain this. It's almost, and I don't have any cards that I traditionally see when I say what I'm about to say, but just overall, what I'm getting from this intuitively is it's almost like in your person's mind, this is a head over heart decision because someone changed. So while there is emotion for you, they're not available to you, if that makes sense. This person feels like they're better off. Have they stopped watching your social media? Not in the least. Have they stopped checking in on you and probably watching tarot about you, possibly? Then yes, Page of Swords here is in the upright. I don't know that you have very much contact with this person right now. I have a distance card. I think this person is trying to distance themselves, okay, from the situation and really find balance and peace within themselves with the Nine of Cups here. But this person is working through a lot of emotions and again is exhausted, Knight of Wands, and feels like, you know, the whole situation was really just exhausting. You know, and I'm going to tell you, your person, the outlook that I believe your person has is kind of interesting. The Hierophant is here. Your person feels like that you guys should have been able to make it, okay? That you were divinely guided together. And that for whatever reason, that there was all the things were in place to make a go of this thing with the Magician card here. That you guys had everything you needed to make this thing work. But in their mind, they've given up on this thing and they are working through a lot of bitterness and anger, perhaps. And you may be dealing with somebody who's got a temper, or maybe that's you. And I don't want to call you out if it's not so, but somebody here has got some serious anger. I mean, look, okay? And I don't know if it's you or your person or both of you, okay? But it's almost like what I'm getting from this person is, this person feels a lot of anger, and I'm going to tell you why. And you may not have, you know, experienced the anger. It may be something that they have kept from you. But here's why I think this person is so angry, Aquarius, because they feel like you guys had everything you needed to make a great match. They feel like you're really their heart's true home, that the divine is who brought you together, and that you could have had it all with the Hierophant card here. And they're very angry for some reason because they feel like that you have changed and they gave up on you. Maybe they feel like you're emotionally immature or cold or emotionally unavailable too, with the King of Cups in reverse. So it's very interesting, okay? This person has emotion for you, but as far as being able to offer anything, I just don't see it right now. I mean, energies can change. There may be some healing that goes on, regardless of whether this person and you ever work it out. If you come back together and you've not done the work, not just wait on the time to heal, but do the work, the shadow work that I often talk about on my shadow work playlist, then you will manifest another breakup, okay? Because energetically, that's where you're vibing right now, if that makes sense, okay? In this part of the reading, you have pulled water, fire, air. You have pulled in the major arcanas, Scorpio and Sagittarius, and Taurus and Gemini. Again, a lot of major arcanas. This was probably a pretty important connection with a lot of lessons for probably both of you, Aquarius, if I had to just sum that up, okay? And, you know, lessons can be lifetimes plus lessons or simply lessons. It's just all in what the two people do that are in the situation. With that being said, let's switch over to the new person. Those of you who are curious about a new person that you may have just started talking to, somebody you just maybe have gone out with a time or two, or you kind of crushing on. Let's just take what resonates here. Let's see how they're coming into this connection towards you, Aquarius. All right, and if you would be so kind as to hit that thumbs up for me, that really helps me on the algorithm and touches my heart too. So thank you, those of you who like and comment on my videos. It's always nice to hear feedback. All right, Aquarius, the new person. The new person. Let's find out what we can find out for you. The new person. The new person, Aquarius. What do we got here? Knight of Cups, Tower. Why do we have a Tower? Four of Pentacles. Ten of Wands in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. This person, Temperance in reverse. What in the world? King of Wands in reverse and the Hermit in the upright. This person, okay. So, you know what? There's a lot going on here. There's a big tower in this person's energy that you may not be aware of, okay? This may not have even happened yet, okay? Or it may be about to happen. But I think I know why. Aquarius, maybe your deal, you know, I hope this is not for every Aquarius, but I'm going to tell you something. This person is a player. I've got the King of Wands in reverse. That certainly can speak to somebody who's immature, okay? And the Hermit is in the upright, certainly the card of withdrawal. The Temperance is in reverse because this person is really not going to put in the work. They're imbalanced, not healed, and quite honestly, hurt people hurt people. Players are really people that are hurting. Let's just be honest. The Four of Pentacles is in the upright because this person is very guarded, very, very guarded, and a time waster with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Ten of Wands is in reverse because this person is really not wanting to put in the work or has not put in the work to achieve the maturity level to be your match. Okay, the Page of Wands is in reverse. Certainly can speak to immaturity, certainly can speak to possibly, you know, really caught up in other people's opinions. And a lot of times that can be the case when this King of Wands in reverse, this person really, really likes to flex and is more concerned about what other people think than what's really going on, okay? And, you know, what confuses me about this whole thing is you've got the Knight of Cups here. I think this person is probably going to come in and come on strong and may seem like they look really, really good, okay? I think it's going to be very, very tempting to you, Aquarius. And but if you're not careful, you know, that tower that's in their energy, if you pick them up, will come into yours as well, okay? But this person, I don't really see this thing lasting. I think this person will come in, will make a love offer, and then you'll find out that they're really not willing to give to this thing to the same level that you are and work on this thing. They will waste your time. They're really probably going to be overall non-committal here, are very guarded and not really open with their emotions here with the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit card, okay? So be very cautious about this, Aquarius. All right, we're going to see what else might be coming towards the Aquarius, folks. We have pulled earth energy, fire, water, and then we have, let's see what else we've pulled. We've pulled in the major arcana, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo. Okay, yeah, that's it. So that's what my take is on, and take what resonates. Obviously, not every Aquarius is having the same experience, and certainly check your other placements, right? Those can resonate in different ways and clarify different things, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's see what is heading your way that is new. Anything new coming in the next few weeks for Aquarius? Anything new that's worth pursuing, right? Anything new coming in? What do we see coming in for the next few weeks for Aquarius, please? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Aquarius. What do you got coming in new? The Empress is in reverse, but the Emperor is in the upright. Four of Wands, Four of Wands. Why is this Empress in the reverse? King of Wands is in reverse. Justice is in the reverse, and the Devil is in reverse. Okay, so what I think is this. I think you have options, is what I think. And at first I was like, why is this? You've got one that's non-committal, okay, and it's a player. And honestly, they're just not going to give to this thing. There's hidden toxicity. They're going to try to hide it from you. But you've got one that's a boss up, and it's the Four of Wands, and is very much right time, right place, right person. And this person is very on top of their game with the Emperor in the upright. So at least two options, possibly more. Some good, some not so much. One is literally a heartbreak looking for a place to happen. That's that King of Wands in reverse. Probably very irresistible, says all the right things, very charming, very good looking, very pretty or handsome, whichever. But they're not going to give to this thing. Justice is in the reverse. Okay, and there's hidden toxicity with the Devil card in the reverse. That's what that's about. You've pulled Aries, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, and lots of fire energy. Let's pull some romance oracles for the Aquarius game. Romance oracles. I hope you guys are doing good. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so. And like I said, if you have a question for my tarot deck, check out the description box in the video, below this video. Okay, Aquarius. What do we have here? Getting to know each other. Just don't rush, right? Get to know somebody really, really well, and stay on top of your meditation. Follow that intuition, right? Okay. Just in general, as you're looking at romance. Okay. Well, had a couple honeymoon. Some of you got commitment coming in, and I told you that with that 4 of Wands. That's a marriage card, and it's new love. It's new love. There you go. Spend time. Don't get in a rush on this thing. Let it unfold organically and naturally, right? Spend plenty of time getting to know folks before you commit, because you do have something valuable coming in right here. And I said at the very beginning of this reading, you're going to be traveling, and then there's the confirmation right there. Okay, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate each and every one of the folks who view my videos. Many blessings, Aquarius.